The franchise world involves some of the most high-pressure sales tactics that exist. You're talking about almost a standard playbook that I see used by franchisors that is common in and out of every franchise system. So a franchise acquisition is unlike any other type of business for most people in a couple of different respects. One, outside of maybe the purchase of your home, you're talking about the largest financial investment you've probably ever made, maybe greater than the purchase of your home. And perhaps even more so than that outlay of your financial resources is the time commitment. And that's a critical component. For most people, their employment does not contemplate years. My joke is marriage and maybe prison. Those are the only other two things that I really know of that are for multiple years. Well, franchising is going to bind you for 5, 10, 15, 35 years of your professional life. And it's not easy to terminate. Terminating a franchise results in what is effectively a breach of contract, at least to some extent, and the way franchisors calculate the liquidated damages owed under a franchise termination is to take the remaining term of your franchise agreement and calculate that by a royalties formula. So if you have 5 years left in your franchise agreement when you terminate, then you owe 5 years of royalties remaining on the franchise agreement. The implications are huge. Frequently, I observe franchisors suggest, imply, or even expressly encourage prospective franchisees not to get representation. Given all of the severity of these issues, why? Because of high pressure sales and because it's not necessarily advantageous for the franchisor in that it might encourage the prospective franchisee not to go forward and actually sign the agreement. My job is not to get you to finish, not to get you to close. I don't get paid when you buy the franchise. My job is to add value and counsel you through the acquisition process. If you buy, that's fantastic. And if you decide not to, well, that's okay too, because I'll have added value and I'll have empowered you with knowledge and understanding of what those franchise agreements really mean.